Hello, everyone. Welcome to Digital Marketing Talks, a place for you to learn tips and tricks to market your business. My name is Rana, and I'm so pumped here today that you're all here. And make sure to stick till the end because you don't want to miss any tips or tricks to build and grow your business. This talk is intended for educational purposes only. Are you looking to grow your business on TikTok or just wondering how to use TikTok for your business? TikTok for Business is a rapidly growing platform for social media and for all the other businesses because you can build your brand or you can grow your business on TikTok. It has about 1 billion monthly active users. And in January of 2021, TikTok had 62 million downloads. There are 100 million active users in US only. So do stick till the end because my guest today will be sharing some tips on how to grow your business on TikTok. My guest today is a TikTok star, and her name is Sana Saleh. Salam alaikum, Sana.
Walaikum salam. Sorry for that little chair shuffle there.
Oh, it's okay.
My husband
It's
also
okay.
has a meeting, so he needed that chair, so he brought me this one. But
Oh yeah, it's like everybody is working from home and chairs are going here and there and webcams are being swapped, right?
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
tell us a little bit about yourself, your business, or any fun fact that you want to share
hmm
with the audience.
Awesome. So my name is Sana Saleh. I live in Toronto, Canada, Toronto area. I have been an entrepreneur for about 4.5, almost 5 years. And the last year, I decided to join TikTok. Me and my husband are content creators on TikTok, and we have a really good time there. We have over 1 million followers. Our reach at this point, I think, is almost 1.5 million across all of our platforms.
Wow.
And then in the summertime, we started our own hijab business. This is one of our hijabs, and we launched it in August. And expectations, it's now our full-time thing. And TikTok is our primary place where we like advertise our business, basically.
So you have a massive following on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and have a presence on Facebook. Then you have presence on Instagram. Then you have presence on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you make sure that you're balancing all three sides of the marketing for your business as well?
Yeah, it's a lot of juggling. I honestly, there's no secret sauce. It's like taking a ball and the ball is like perfectly symmetrical and just so perfect, and then throwing it and it just lands all over the place. That's kind of what we do. We're on all these platforms, but we're kind of winging it, to be honest. We are very consistent across YouTube, across TikTok, Instagram, not so much on Facebook anymore, but those three platforms are kind of like where we're very present. But it's a daily thing. It's just part of our life now, content creation, and we just try to be present at all times across all platforms. But there's no real secret of how we do it. I have no idea.
Yeah. So as you all know, that TikTok is a fun and light-hearted platform where people are not only using special effects, graphics over top. So how do you think that TikTok is a good place for growing your business or your personal brand?
hmm Yeah, so TikTok is probably, if I was to recommend any platform to be on, it wouldn't be YouTube, it wouldn't be Instagram, it would be TikTok because of the amount of exposure that you can get. The content that's on TikTok is a lot more raw, whereas YouTube is like very much like edited. It has to be perfect. Your camera has to be incredible. Your quality, all of those things have to be seamless. Same with Instagram. Instagram is like you have to have a picture perfect feed. And it's just it's not authentic, whereas TikTok is so authentic. When we joined, all we would do is just tell each other jokes and have a good time, and people loved it. And that's all we've continued doing is just telling jokes, essentially, and just trying to educate people at the same time. And I think that TikTok really allows you to be your authentic self, and that's why it's so popular and why people really gravitate towards it. Even if you have a business and you're still being authentic on TikTok, you will see the exposure in terms of growth for your personal brand for sure.
Yeah, definitely. TikTok gave people this freedom that they have to be themselves. They don't have to be like if you don't have to be professional to go on TikTok and create your content and show people what you're doing or what you're good at, or how
Hmm.
are you actually growing your business on TikTok.
Hmm. Exactly.
But the TikTok algorithm, it is different than the other social media platforms.
Hmm.
So how do you create a strategy around your content on TikTok when it's all in terms of your business?
Yeah. So TikTok is not the place to sell. It is the place to educate, and to entertain and to give some sort of value. It's not a place to be like, here's what it is, buy it now. It's more of a place like where you show people what something is, or you teach them how to do something, or they laugh about something that you talk about, or they get educated about something. So I think the real strategy for TikTok is you need to find a niche and find something that you're good at. And stick to that one topic, one, two, or three topics, and continue creating your content around that. But make sure that it's entertaining. TikTok is a very short form video. So they say within the first 3 seconds, you have to be able to catch that person and keep them entertained. And if you can't catch them in the first 3 seconds, they're just going to scroll past you and it's just going to lower you in the algorithm. So the real secret to TikTok is consistency, always posting every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, and make sure that it's very entertaining and gives some type of value.
So you're crushing on TikTok, and you are like I've seen most of your TikToks, and
If you
I'm
can't,
amazed
yeah.
at how you are not only you're actually showing your product, you're educating people as
Yeah.
well. And most of the time, it's like in a funny way that I'm not getting bored while I'm watching your content.
Yeah.
So, what type of content, what type of TikTok actually do you really create when do you create some short forms? Do you do duets or montages, or what type of content do you do most?
Hmm. So for us, we love to do skits. Skits are really fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
We love to do short, kind of question answer type videos. Any form of like education with some humor attached to it. And I think that if anyone wants to start creating content on TikTok, you have to remember: is this going to be something that people want to watch? If it's not entertaining enough or it's not educational enough, then it's really hard to grasp people's attention. So I think that would be like my biggest piece of advice is just make sure that you keep people in mind in terms of like how can you provide value while still keeping them entertained.
Exactly. And because it's like a very short form, like in 15 to 60 seconds, you have to tell people what actually
Hmm.
you're trying to convey.
Hmm.
And it's a very short amount of time to get the attention from
Yeah.
your audience.
Yeah.
So, with all the stuff happening around, like you have a family, then you're running a business, how do you manage the marketing side with the product creation and then the shipping and handling? How do you manage all of that side as well?
Hmm. Yeah. So it's just me and my husband that are running our business. And truth be told, we do a lot of our work when our kids go to sleep. A majority of it is like when they're asleep. We usually work until like midnight sometimes. But throughout the day, like we're very blessed. Our kids are homeschooled. We homeschool them. And so we're gifted the ability to be able to work throughout the day. Sometimes they help us. Sometimes they just kind of hang out with us while we're working. So it's nice having that flexibility of being able to do everything from home.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
So, how do you make sure? We got actually a question here. So, Muhammad is asking that please describe what a typical user is, or a demographics or a persona for, because most of the time for TikTok, we are hearing that Gen Z are all there, right?
Hmm.
But I've heard that most of the millennials are also sitting on TikTok and they're
Hmm.
watching content, they're creating content as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
The bigger audience side is Gen Z, but there are millennials who are sitting on and they're creating a lot of content there as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
how when you actually decided to go with TikTok, how did you manage to create your persona, and how did you find that okay, my user base will be sitting on TikTok. So I should create some content for them here as well, right?
Yeah, there's a huge audience on TikTok, like massive across the
Mhm.
world. And we have to remember that although people might think it's more like of a young kind of generation, I think it started off that way a few years ago when it first, came out. I think there was a really young audience. And not to say there isn't, because there definitely is, but I feel like TikTok is kind of moving in the direction of like YouTube in terms of a place to learn, a place to get entertained, all those things. And it's all pretty much all adults. Like I don't follow anyone or know anyone that's young, like a teenager, that's creating content. A majority, I would say like 99.9% of the people that I follow are all adults. So there's a huge audience there for sure.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So, do you use any tools as well to create content or post content on TikTok?
We just film everything within the TikTok app. The app itself has a lot of awesome features. They've added so many cool features to the app. So we just film everything on our phone and post it right through the TikTok app.
Awesome. So, how do you manage to be on the for you side of TikTok? Is there
Yeah.
any magic sauce?
Yes, there definitely is. So, again, you have to make sure that you catch them within the first 3 seconds. So, how TikTok works is how I've learned how it works is when you create a video, it's shown to a very small amount of people, like maybe let's say I don't know, like let's say 100 people across the world. And if those 100 people are swiping away and they're like, I don't really like this, it's not going to make it to the next 1,000 people. So you start off in a really small pool of people, and then it kind of grows bigger and bigger to the point where it's like millions of people are possibly able to see your content. So you have to remember that within the first 3 seconds, you have to catch their attention. It has to be really good. And if they re-watch your video, it's even better, because when they're re-watching the content, it means that they're interested enough, or if they comment or like or share it, that also weighs very heavy on the algorithm. So the key for your TikTok content for you to kind of reach the ranks, I guess you could say, in TikTok is making sure that all of those people that are shown it in the very initial stages are enjoying the content. So make sure that you're posting multiple times a day. They say if you're just starting TikTok, you should be doing like a minimum 2 videos a day.
Awesome. Yeah. So, how can a business leverage ads on TikTok? Because definitely there is a side where people are just creating content and they're posting it on a daily basis, sometimes once a day, sometimes twice a day. But there is ad side as well. So, how can a business leverage that side of TikTok and grow their business?
Yeah, so TikTok ads are fabulous as well. And they say like in their brand slogan, they say like don't create ads, create TikToks, because you don't want it to look like an ad. So the best piece of advice I can give you is make sure that the ad that you create looks like a TikTok, like any ordinary TikTok of someone making a joke or entertaining or educating or whatever. Make it look like a TikTok and not like an ad, and that'll drive traffic to your website or to wherever you want them to go.
So it's been a year you have started Lala Hijabs, right? So when actually you found out that okay, I'm going to be a TikTok star because of Lala Hijabs now. When did you find it out?
So we started TikTok in February, so that was exactly a year ago, and we didn't start our business Lala Hijabs until August. So our business has only been on TikTok for 6 months. And I still don't really feel like we're stars. I don't know. It doesn't feel that way, but I don't know. I like honestly, I don't have an answer. People ask me that all the time. Like, how does it feel to like be TikTok famous? I'm like, I don't know. It just feels normal. Like I just feel like I have a lot of friends online. That's like all it feels like.
So, is there any advice for newcomers or for businesses that you can give to them, or they can just follow you and grow their business on TikTok?
Yeah, definitely find us on TikTok. I think just the biggest piece of advice I can give is to just be authentic and make sure that you're creating original content. Don't go look at somebody else's profile and say, okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing and I'm going to get TikTok famous. You have to really think about being original and being different than other people. like, for instance, there's hundreds of thousands of cooking TikTok channels, but like, what is going to make your TikTok channel different? Like, are you going to teach people how to cook differently? Or are you going to teach it so it's more entertaining? Like, you have to think about what's going to set you apart from somebody else and why someone is going to click that follow button, I guess you could say.
Your opinion, what do you think, what type of businesses are good for TikTok? Is it like just the product side of it, or any service side as well can
Both.
get more followership or more attention or eyes on their content?
I would say absolutely both. I've seen tons and tons of product-based businesses as well as services. Like, for instance, I follow so many accounts that might be like, maybe they're counselors, maybe they're business coaches, maybe they're video editors, photographers, so many different services, and they will give their pieces of advice. And I know a lot of people like to think that that might be like giving out too much information, because then why would someone hire me as a photographer or whatever it may be. But the more golden nuggets you give people, the more trust you're going to have with them, and the more willing they'll be to pay for an actual service through you, I guess you could say.
Definitely. That's a great advice. So, how can people reach out to you if they're interested in buying your product, or just getting some information from you, how to start a business, how to crush it on TikTok?
So I have an easy link that you can find all of our socials on. It'll have our YouTube, our TikToks, our Instagram pages. So just look up M and then SHA.KE and then /Saleh family, SALEHFAMILY. So just go look that up on your browser and you'll find a list of all of our socials that you can see.
Okay, yeah, if you can share it as well. So that would be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you so much, Sana, for joining us today. It was a great pleasure to have you. TikTok is a platform where you can engage your audience by educating, by providing entertainment, engaging with them, and tapping into their emotions by showing behind the scenes to your audience, or either just educating them. Just like Sana, who is not only providing a great product to her customers, she's also educating and showing them that how can she grow her business on TikTok, and how can she make a change in someone's life. So if you have an e-commerce business or a product-based business, TikTok is the best place for you to grow your business. So if you have any questions, leave us a comment below and I will be happy to help you. If there is any topic that you want me to discuss, let me know. I can help you grow your business. Happy marketing, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye.
Bye.